All right, dude. What do you think? Fire in the hole?
Fire in the hole, bro. Here we go. What's this, number 7 or 8?
Okay, this
number
is number 8.
Oh, happy Halloween.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Alice Cooper rocks. I took my son to Alice Cooper up in Detroit about 2 years ago, man.
Yeah.
His mind was blown. His mind was blown. The whole theatrics, and he's going at me. I'm like, oh, this is...
Was he like the first one? I think he was like the first, well, at least the first one.
Pretty much.
I remember.
Yeah, he was the shock opera theatric, yeah.
Yeah. Because you remember, Ozzy Osbourne and people like that. They did.
Oh, it all evolves.
Yeah. But Alice Cooper was the first one, you know.
I would say he was very innovative.
Now the cool thing about him,
and he's a Detroit boy.
You ever see interviews with him?
He's just a dude.
He's a dude. He loves golfing. He loves, and I mean, he's just a regular dude.
Yeah.
He just does this because it's part of his shtick. It's I
can't remember who Alice Cooper opened for, man. But he was here in Toledo.
Yeah.
And me and my boy, we were actually on the floor.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, yeah. And I'm like, dude, this is Alice Cooper. And he was just mind blown, man. It was awesome.
He is just now, okay, for complete disclosure, a cousin of mine sent me a text. He goes, because it's, Halloween coming up. Yeah, he goes, you got to play some Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
And I said, dude,
that's not
nice call.
Yeah, it's a brilliant call.
Nice call. So I said, okay.
That or either the theme song to the Munsters or the Addams Family. I mean, we put some effort into it.
Did you like the Munsters? Well, okay, if you were to, Munsters versus the Addams Family. Tell me that the mom from the Addams Family was not smoking. Actually, wait a minute.
Mama from the Munsters is smoking too, man.
As I'm looking at you,
there might have been a dirty towel or two for each. I'm just saying.
You know what? As I'm looking at you, I said that I'm thinking, Jesus. I forgot about the Munsters.
I had my moments with each. Let's just leave it at that. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, that's right. No
God
kidding.
forbid a full moon and the Munsters come on a Saturday night when no one's home.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, boy, did I feel stupid when I said that. Just, wait a minute here. Maybe I should backtrack on that.
I'm going to hell and I like it.
You know what? They both are good.
They are. It's actually shit, man.
You know what? The best part of the best part of Addams Family. Tell me you didn't love it when he ran the train together. Yeah, the trains coming up.
Oh, yeah, well, without question.
And then he blew them up, too.
Oh, yeah.
You always had the dynamite or something, and he blew them up.
Sick bastard.
That is Halloween all the way around. Gosh, I love that. That is, those are, you think back with the youth. Yeah, that's not too bad about that. I can love that. So, dude, this is podcast number 8. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I'm fire.
And I am Brim, double M Stone. And this is Thursday, October 27th. And there is just so much to talk about here, man. There's so we always start out, what'd you do over the past,
the weekend?
Past weekend, something like that? Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I went to a movie.
What movie?
I went to the Kevin Hart movie.
Okay. All right.
Oh, my God.
Was it good?
So funny, man. It was great. Parts of it were a little long and drag out, but it was that I laughed and a couple times I almost tinkled. You know what I mean? Yeah, because you're just belly laugh.
Yeah,
that's the first time in a long time I really belly laughed hard. Where it was like autonomous functions were in danger because I was having so much fun.
Oh, jeez,
it was really good.
When you mentioned that, there were movies back in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Cheech and Chong's next movie. I can remember.
You're a little older than me.
No, but I know. But I can remember an entire theater full of people. I mean, there wasn't an empty seat in the entire place.
Blazed,
and people just
stoned out of their mind,
rolling in the aisles. And you talk about that. It's like,
how did you feel being the only straight guy there?
We'll give you some knuckles on
that. Yeah, was it weird for you?
It was a standout. No. But there are movies like that we just go, oh God, man, that's absolutely spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
You know what we're going to have to do as we get to the Christmas season? we're going to have to play some of those, great.
Great Christmas movies. Yeah. Well,
dude.
You know what? Here's what we do for the holidays.
Talk to me.
We rank the greatest Christmas movies of all time ever.
Absolutely.
That's we got to do that, man.
We do that, and then what we're going to play for the audience is a clips. This is some of the best Christmas stuff. Okay,
everyone can tell us how wrong we are.
Cheech and Chong, and their Christmas song was absolutely great. Or how about Bob and Tom McKenzie? Okay.
There you go.
Okay, all right. Okay, we're getting all over the place here, but that's okay. What the heck?
Real quick, let's put you on the spot. Greatest high school movie of all time.
Oh, geez, that's a damn good question. I would say War Games. Do you remember the movie War Games?
Oh, yeah, Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ali Sheedy.
Yeah.
You know what?
I wasn't so in deep to mental things back then. I'm going Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Fast Times at Ridgemont.
All I got to say is the carrot scene.
Weren't we sitting at a bar recently sitting next to a dude that was from Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Yeah, well, you know what? More power to him.
Yeah, no, that actually was an excellent movie. All right, wait a minute. Animal House. That was, how do we not?
I never got to see that at a theater, though.
Oh, jeez.
probably better that way. Thank God.
It is. I mean, we're going to have one podcast. We're just going to talk about movies from the youth.
There you go.
Something like that. So, why don't we do it now? But no, you know what? I'm going to show love immediately. The frickin' World Series. I mean.
Is it? Well, hold on. Somebody's longest nightmare is over.
Yes.
Someone's nightmare is over.
Yes.
We don't know who it is yet, but
Absolutely.
Someone's nightmare is done.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's almost unbefitting of Halloween, you know what I mean? I mean, somebody should be fucking tortured. Well, one team will be tortured. Whoever it is that freaking loses, it's just going to be like,
All right. So I bring my son Aaron over, game one. I said, dude, you got to come over. You got to watch the first inning with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, there are people that have been waiting for 68 years, just to watch this game, right? And so I want you to be able to watch this game just in case it never happens again for another,
108 years. Yeah. Even with all your technology, you won't be able to find it.
Yeah. You could tell your kids or grandkids or great-grandkids, that, you know what? I saw the Cubs in the World Series. Really? Seriously? No, that is just the coolest thing in the world. But where do you want to go with it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I was a kid growing up. It was the Big Red Machine, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was 75, 76 world champions.
Absolutely.
I was like 8 and 9 years old.
Yep.
I just starting the Reds are the greatest thing in the universe,
dude. I was said before you. There was the A's, but
even then, the Cubs were like the joke. Is like
yes.
In 1975, being a little kid, I remember the Cubs being picked on because they hadn't won a World Series since 1908.
Absolutely.
It's 2016. I'm not smart enough to do that math.
It's a long time ago, like maybe 108, man. Maybe something like that.
No. Just from
just do it on your phone first.
Just from 1976, man.
All right, what do you got?
40 years.
40 years.
40
That's
years.
Right.
It just not even a sniff.
You know what?
A couple of playoff appearances here, there, but in the 40 years I've been alive. That's not even half of the suffering that they've had.
I know.
Pre-World War I.
I know. It's just, this is Thursday. I cannot wait until tomorrow night because see a World Series game in Wrigley Field is just absolutely stupid. It just, now.
You know what? I hope the world freaking stands still for that.
It should.
And appreciates the immensity of that situation.
I was watching a YouTube video today about the Wrigley Field.
And I mean, come on, man. Chicago, all the shit going on in Chicago.
And you know what? They will all rally around the Cubs.
Hope, man. I hope to God.
And sorry for laughing about that. They will all rally around the Cubs.
I mean, I picked Cleveland in 7, but you know what?
I picked the Cubs. I picked the Cubs in 7.
If Chicago wins and that unites that that city and
All right. For complete disclosure, we have some beer on the line here. Between the two of us. Because he's got the Indians at 7. I got the Cubs at 7.
Tribe at 7.
And you know what? If I lose, I would be happy to lose. I would be absolutely happy to lose.
Just so you guys know, we had a couple beers right after work today.
Yeah, maybe a couple. Okay.
As long as it took Doug to get there, and the rate he drank when I'm there, even if I lose and I buy a 12-pack.
It was a big nipple.
I still win because this guy, oh my God, he's going to argue the body weight thing with me.
Of course I am.
But Lima boys don't take that bullshit for no excuse, man.
Dude, I tell you what, I'm going to throw every excuse out in the world there.
Well, you're going to have to.
I'm just going to throw it all over the place, and as I should. There's no doubt about it. I mean,
you're obviously extremely inferior to me in every way, shape, or
form. But I think we gathered at least one more person that's going to listen to the podcast. Right. So that was worth it, all right there. But how cool is it? It really is so cool. We were texting.
The fact that the stars aligned, that the two longest droughts in World Series history happened at the same time.
It is so cool. It is so cool. It is just, I mean.
As the post you had on Twitter, from the New York Post, somebody wins.
Somebody's got to win.
Somebody's got to win.
It just, I just hope it goes 7 games. I would love to go 7 games.
I hope it goes 7 games and 27 innings of just ridiculousness to where they're so out of pitchers. They're pulling people from the stands, just throwing up.
Okay.
I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end.
Tell me about this. Okay, if I told you last January, all right, I said, okay, dude, in October, there's going to be a night where LeBron gets a championship ring in basketball.
And the Tribe win Game 1 of the World Series.
I mean, you'd have looked at me like, yeah, right.
Cleveland,
what do you?
The mistake by the lake.
That's right.
Has the chance right now to be the championship capital of the universe.
Go figure. There was somebody that I heard on the radio.
Man. They earned it. They deserve it.
Yeah, there's somebody I heard on the radio said that they actually showed the kids the map and they pointed out where Cleveland was.
Yeah.
Because they had no clue where Cleveland was, right?
Yeah.
It's like, this is the city. This is where you've got the championship and then you also have the World Series going on. They're like, Cleveland, where the heck is that? I mean, this is just. I mean,
the last World Championship they had was Jim Brown and the Browns, and I don't
64.
know 64,
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that is just. I mean, hey, kudos. Okay, Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and all that, which is really, really cool. But to have on one night all that stuff going on.
Well, all of a sudden, the mistake by the lake, has 2 World Championship teams in the same calendar year.
That's stupid. That is absolutely.
Hey, guess what, Browns?
Give me
guess
some
what,
knuckles.
Browns?
Give me some knuckles.
Guess what, Cleveland? You might want to really think about stepping up because everybody else has, bro.
Everybody else is, pulling their own. It's up to you guys.
You guys are looking to win 6 ball games a season.
Yep.
And everybody else is winning world titles.
Okay, so we're going to Chicago now. Can you imagine what it's going to be like Friday night in Chi-Town with the World Series coming to Wrigley Field? I can't even remotely imagine what it's going to be like.
You know me and my ADD.
Yeah.
And I sit here and resonate like a freaking fireball. I can't imagine that energy, man.
Even
throughout the city.
Oh, the whole city. That's right.
I mean, even jump on the Amtrak here to Chicago.
Yeah.
The freaking 4-hour train ride would be freaking insane. I can't imagine, man. I truly cannot imagine.
The only thing I can, and this is a sad replication of it, but if you ever go to Indy and the Indy 500, you can't wait for that first lap. You cannot wait. When those cars, 33 cars come around, and everything leading up to it, you are just like popping. Can't wait for that. That's what it's got to be like in Chicago. It's just like you cannot wait for all those guys to get on the field.
And from what I've seen, all these Chicago freaking TV stations, they're interviewing these 105,
I know.
108-year-old freaking people
Dude,
from
I
Chicago,
know.
and they're
Get them now.
Well, first of all, there's like 20,000 of them.
Yeah.
Where the hell? I mean,
seriously, where
how
they come from?
How the hell do you live to be 100 plus in Chi-Town?
But get them now. Yeah.
And they're talking.
They're going to be fewer by the time Friday night comes along. But okay, that's
significantly. But I mean, that's just unfathomable, man.
It is so
because
cool.
and most of them are sharp as tacks, and they remember it. And they're like, "Yeah, I was like 4 years old, and I remember
seriously. I mean, no, that is just so cool. I mean, we could just go on forever. Everybody else is going on forever. But let's talk about the game. Okay, it's 1-1. Okay, series tied up. You're going to Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
And okay, I pick Cubs in 7. You pick Indians at 7. I tell you what, you know what. The Cubs are going to come out. This is my prediction. They're going to come out on Friday night, and they just want to punch Cleveland right in the mouth. It's just okay. Now it comes down to pitching.
Kluber
it comes down
doesn't pitch till game 4, right?
Let's see.
Kluber's 4.
Okay, he would pitch in game 4. That's right.
If I'm Francona,
yeah,
I pitch him 3.
Yeah,
I take the first one in Chicago.
You know, dude, that's an interesting call. I mean, you've got to.
Because here's Cleveland's, God love them. Here's their strategy.
Yeah,
Francona's pitching Kluber 147.
Yeah,
for a reason. He needs 3 victories.
Right.
You know,
right.
And he's assuming those 3, and he's hoping for some sort of little scrap piece meal, kind of steal one here or there kind of thing. If you take Kluber and he can pitch game 3. And steal the first one at home and break their hearts?
That would be it. That would be it right there. It's going to be so fun because
I mean, why would you bring? Here's my thought. It's 1-1. You bring Kluber in, go up 2-1, or you wait another day and you bring Kluber in and you're down 2-1.
Now
and he's trying to make it 2-2.
Here's the cool thing.
If he's your money guy, you always want him out in the lead.
You're damn straight. You're damn straight. You want that goalie between the pipes, right? You want the best. But what's really cool is you have the 2 best managers in baseball, at least in my estimation.
Yeah. Oh my God! And they're both very similar yet completely opposite at the same time. Man.
I know.
They both give 0 shits about the rules.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And they're both just kind of just odd characters.
You know what? And you know that they're good because Fox, if you watch the coverage of Fox, if they weren't showing the players, they kept going back to Madden, and Francona.
Well, because everyone else is under 23 years old. We don't know who the hell you are. None of you even have a full season and a half of stats or data to get any kind of comprehension on, man.
Did you see Madden last night? He was dressed up like an Eskimo.
My favorite thing, Madden imposed a rule that you have to dress in these funky suits or he's going to fine you. And
I love that dude.
Everybody's busting out in like the 70 leisure suits.
I absolutely love that dude. I love that dude. I mean,
the guy's like 72 years old. 72 years old. Yeah. And he's going, you know what? Let's just dress in weird ZFG. That's all I'm going to say.
He had a hat on, he had a hoodie on, he had gloves on. He was sitting there, he was standing there, drinking coffee.
He is so relishing the moment, man. He doesn't give a shit what happens.
That's absolutely right.
He is about as Buddha.
Yeah.
Well, actually, him and Francona both.
And then every time
they're about as both as zen as you can get right now.
Every time they show Francona, he's spitting shit out of his mouth. I don't know.
That's his gig.
He should be like he's got to be the spokesman for some sunflower seed manufacturer or something.
Well, thank God it's not like Copenhagen, or something.
I tell you what, it was sunflower seeds or something like that.
He's blasting them like a dozen of plop.
Dude, if you are not a sunflower manufacturer, who cares what it is? You want Terry Francona as your spokesperson because can't you see him? Okay, here's a commercial. He is talking, he's just spitting stuff out left and right. It doesn't even matter what he says. He's just throwing shit out all over the place. So there is so many cool things about this game. I can't wait for this weekend. I mean, it's as much as I'm looking forward to college football.
Is it 2-3-2 or 2-2-2-2-1?
It is 2-3-2.
God damn it! See, that shit sucks, man.
It is 2-3-2.
That shit
so
sucks.
Okay, and I know that. You know why I know that? Because when I saw my Tigers in 1984, they won the World Series, and they went to San Diego, and they paired up 1-1 to San Diego, and then they came back and they won the next 3, 4, 5, and it was a lottery, and I got tickets to Game 5 to that. Just luckier. In fact, I'll show you when we get over here. I'll show you the tickets. You know, it is just to see your team win a World Series like that is absolutely just you can't describe that. It is absolutely stupid. Yeah. But I will show you World Series tickets. They're hanging right over there. It's just the coolest thing in the world. But what a weekend, man! It is going to be so fun to watch these games.
See, but the only bad part is with 2-3-2, man. You're at the highest level there is right now. What are the chances of winning 3 in a row?
Yeah, low.
Which means, as the short team with 3 games at home, you almost have to win 2 games on the fucking road to win a title.
Yeah. I would prefer in baseball. It's
2-2-1-1-1, man.
Just like hockey.
Hockey's
no. Hockey goes 2-2-2-1 is what hockey does.
Okay, well, hockey's fucked up. But
I tell you what,
2-2-1-1-1-1, man. That's the way to go.
We will talk about this at a later date.
We will. But 2-3-2 hurts, man.
But the 7th game in hockey, I think, is the 7th game.
Just get to 7 games in this World Series, man.
Yeah, let's get us there. But okay,
get it to Game 7 in Cleveland.
We'll be talking in June when it comes to the 7th game of hockey.
Well, in June we'll still be talking NBA. That's a crazy.
Oh, you know what? That's right. We got to talk. Okay,
NBA just kicked off.
All right, NBA. Okay, LeBron gets his massive. What was that monster thing that they got?
It's like $80,000 of freaking in your face.
Do you have to lift weights? I mean, like
I don't know. I guarantee you, his fingers gotten stronger in the last 4 days. But oh my god,
I mean,
the diamonds in there look like. When you go to the hotel, you go to the ice stand and grab all that ice. Yeah, it's just everywhere.
It is so damn big.
Did you see the bottom of it though?
Oh, I know.
The bottom of it showed that the everybody that they traveled. That was cool. That is cool.
You know, you got something when the Kardashians are jealous. I mean, they're looking at it going, why can't we have something like that? I mean, let's go to France and get that.
What kind of night was that in Cleveland? All that World Series Game 1
you
and
can't
the
make this
Cavs
up.
Open up
you
get the rings.
cannot make this up.
On a Tuesday night.
You cannot make this up. That is just, these are scripts I made up in heaven, and just enjoy it. Just sit back. Just enjoy the whole damn thing. That's all you can do. So, baseball, there's so much to look forward to.
Yeah, there's too much, man.
So, all right, I hate to segue to this. Okay, as Buckeye fans as we are, let's take one other trend, right? Let's just take another.
Get that nightmare over with.
That's right.
We gagged.
All right, now here's what we're going to do as Buckeye fans. We're going to try to, turn these lemons and lemonade, right?
It doesn't matter, and we actually lost early enough.
Yeah, we
still control our destiny. If we run the table. And we bitch slap.
Which means going through Nebraska and Michigan, man.
No, well, first of all, we're not going to say that name the rest of the season.
Okay, I'm game for that.
They're that team up north, TTUN.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute until we talk about the game. But okay, go ahead.
Well, we're still not going to say it. They're still TTUN. They can kiss my butt. We still control our destiny. We went out. If we went out and we beat Michigan at the end of the year, we're 6.
Yeah.
So somebody up there is going to move around. We're going to jump up maybe 5.
All right. Well, why don't we jump into that right now?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Sure. So, okay, Bama, number 1.
Yeah, well, they're
not
going to slip anytime soon, are they?
You know what? We've talked about this, and we can hate on Bama. We can say anything we want about Bama. But you know what? They deserve to be number 1.
Yeah, without question.
They beat Tennessee, they beat Arkansas, they beat Texas A&M, and they beat them all convincingly until somebody beats them They're number one.
Yep.
You can't take that away from them. They have a great running game. Their defense seems to get better every single freaking week. You know what? Lane Kiffin, Saban, say what you want about them. They're just, a well-coached team.
They're going to be tested at some point, man.
They will be tested.
I mean,
Yep. Michigan number 2. Okay. You know what?
I love it for the Big Ten. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
I love it for the Big Ten, and that helps the Buckeyes. But, man, I don't know if they're worthy of number 2. But,
okay.
But that's fine. I mean, they're undefeated.
Keep going. Okay, Clemson 3, Washington 4. They're probably where they should be.
Yeah.
I mean, Louisville. We've been loving Louisville all season long. Even one loss against Clemson.
I tell you what, game of the week: Nebby versus Cheese Brothers.
Oh.
And once again, Cheese Brothers get a home game. Man.
Absolutely.
What the frick is that kind of deal?
Okay.
Is Barry Alvarez some sort of mafioso? He owns the Big Ten. Wisconsin gets the most favorable schedules ever.
Now, here's the really cool thing. Okay, Ohio State, Nebraska, they're up there anywhere between 6 and 8, depending on which one you're looking at.
Yep.
They're going to play each other in 2 weeks. That is absolutely beautiful.
That's big.
That is beautiful. All right, so you're Ohio State.
Where at? Nebraska?
Probably. I know they're playing Ohio State.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, goodness. I mean, it's just Ohio State.
We got to get it together, though, man.
But they've got to get it together because did you want... What's that? Talk to me.
Clemson, Florida State.
Oh.
And you know what? At Florida State, you know what? That's my triple shocker right there. Florida State upsets Clemson.
I tell you what, I am all in on that. Give me some knuckles. Oh, holy
Mark it down
crap.
right now. I think that's going to be the one that shakes her all up, baby.
Okay. I got to tell you, some props to Penn State. Was that not cool, that whiteout? That whiteout was
first
absolutely...
of all, yeah. That is impressive.
That looked good on TV. If you're a recruit going to Penn State, you're looking at it going,
that's a beautiful stadium, man. It's up in the mountains, it's up in the... that's
Happy Valley.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area, man.
I mean, that looked absolutely freaking awesome on TV. It doesn't show up in like the 3 o'clock game, but the
when it gets dark, when it gets night, yeah.
They hit it out of the park. I gotta give them all the credit in the world. And in Ohio State, you know what? They lost that freaking game. They had that game and they lost it.
Well, here's the thing. Urban's lost what? Three regular season games.
I think
in
5
his career?
games now, including that Penn State game.
Yeah, but 3 regular season games. I can't recall. The kicking game has broken off in our ass. Every single one of them. Whether it's field goal.
Yeah.
Or kickoff return, punt return.
Yep.
Every single one of those decisive losses, the kicking game has cost us.
Yep.
And, okay, there's a pattern, bro. Figure it out. But.
Okay, we were talking about this beforehand. Okay, the kicking game, 60 minutes total. It might be.
It doesn't matter.
2 minutes. Okay, what do we remember from last year? Michigan State.
Football can. You can break it down by time.
Yeah.
And that helps offense and defense.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's broken in thirds.
Yeah.
Offense, defense, kicking game.
So you're saying that even though the kicking game doesn't statistically in time add up to a lot,
it's all
and the
position,
value
dude.
to the team or the score, you're damn straight. It adds up a lot.
If you take the kicking game and offense or defense, you're probably going to win.
Yeah.
But you can take offense and defense and get your ass handed to you.
That's
honestly,
a great way of putting it.
I mean, look at the Buckeyes.
Yeah.
10-point swing. We're going for a field goal late and they score a touchdown. That's
absolutely.
10-point swing. Yeah.
Dude,
and how much did we lose by? Less than 10.
Yeah, less than 10.
Less than
right?
10.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It was.
Lesson learned.
It was. Okay. Let's move on to this week.
All right.
I'm looking at Michigan State. I mean, come on. That is every
first of all,
freaking time.
I'm going to root for Sparty out the yazoo. Well, not only because of obvious reasons, but my uncle went to Michigan State on a full scholarship as
Did he really? No kidding.
Drum major in the band.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
he was badass.
Yeah.
Dude. He could have like 4 batons flying at once, all on fire, man.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal. So I'm a little impartial to Sparty.
Yeah.
And I went Sparty. Sparty winning hurts us, actually.
It
hurt us. It hurt us.
I'm rooting off for Michigan here because exactly what you said. I want Michigan to win.
But
absolutely, I want Michigan to win.
I want them humbled and silenced. Because,
I want them going all the way to the end. I want them going all the way to the end. To Ohio State. I want them going. Holy shit, we got to win this game. We got to win this game. And so I'm all Michigan State. Or, I'm sorry, Michigan.
Yeah.
Another one that's really intriguing, Nebraska and Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Like that game. That is at 7 o'clock Saturday night.
Another night game in Camp Randall.
No
How the frick
kidding.
does Cheese Brothers get so lucky,
Holy crap. If you're Nebraska, you're looking at all the film and going, oh, shit. We got to go up there on Saturday night.
And really anymore, that is the game of the West.
When they play on a Saturday night, it's like Superman with his cape. They just come out and they just, jeez.
They're much better than they were a couple weeks ago.
Oh, and they are, and they're learning. Let's see. Yep. They played Ohio State, they played Michigan. You know what? They're going to beat Nebraska's going, oh shit. These guys, they've seen it all.
Yep.
So that is a game that, you know what? I am looking forward to that. That's going to be a fun one. Any other games that jump out at you? Yeah, you get Washington at Utah. Washington, I think they're going to run the table. I don't see any reason why they don't run the table.
Auburn, Ole Miss would be all right, but
I'm just seeing. I don't see anything just jumping out that says, looking at the schedule here. I mean, it is what it is. Alabama's got the week off, which actually sucks for everybody because it's a nice off week for them.
No,
they're going to come back.
I hope they get stagnant and suck.
Ain't going to happen. Not with Saban. Ain't going to happen, brother. Nice call, but ain't going to happen. Okay. So what do you think? Do you think anything else on the college game?
No, we covered it pretty well.
All right. Well, why don't we go to, this is our normal tradition here. Why don't you go ahead and spread the love when it comes to the NFL game here?
Well, last week I was 53% with the spread, and I was 53% straight up.
That's not too bad. What was I?
Yeah.
You want maybe
really?
What was I? Yeah.
Okay, just for the record, that's what's called being set up. Freaking prick.
Yeah,
he was
actually,
at 60%.
He walked right into that.
He had one more game than me.
Yeah.
But no, for the season, he's at 58%. Straight up 52, and I'm at 53 and 46.
All those numbers aren't bad, but I am making money in Vegas, baby.
Well, you're doing better than me, which is ridiculous.
I am making money in Vegas. I'm heading out there right now.
I'm gonna
got my Learjet.
I'm gonna have to call my Mafia friends and see if I can this bullshit.
My Learjet is it's warmed up and it's ready to go out there right now. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. So, any big takeaways? I was bummed because Cody Kessler for the Browns. He got
Browns.
hit.
Stop right there.
Goodness.
I'm not talking about him.
I'm in love with Cody Kessler. I think he's
Cody Kessler's a phenom.
Yeah.
You have the greatest athlete in the NFL in Terrell Pryor. You know what? Find me a better one. Argue me a better one.
From head to toe.
This is a challenge to anybody listening to us.
Yeah.
Find me a better athlete in the NFL than Terrell Pryor.
The only closer guy I could come up is maybe Braxton Miller. Another Ohio State, but with the Texans.
No.
But he is not as good as Pryor.
6'6", 200. Well, he's lean now, but no.
Yeah, I got to go with you on that.
There is not a better athlete in the NFL.
And I applaud you. You were picking the Browns straight up and also against the spread. And if it weren't for the fact that Kessler got hurt, I thought that was money. That was absolutely money, man. The Patriots and the Steelers, that's not fair because the Steelers, they were Landry Jones. But I gotta give them credit. They did hold their own throughout the whole game. It wasn't like it was a slam dunk.
Yeah.
The Patriots won that game the whole time. What are the games? The Packers took on the Bears.
How about that bullshit tie?
Oh,
can we talk about that mess?
Was it a baseball score?
It's 6-all.
Yeah, that's right.
That's basically a World Series score.
That was. That's right. That's right.
The world has to eliminate that crap.
It's
gotta go
until the game's over.
It's gotta go, dude.
Just play until the damn game's over.
It has to go.
What would you instate? What would you put out there?
You play the 15-minute overtime, sudden death, like they do.
I'm with you.
Okay, after that, go to the college game. Ball in 25, ball in 25.
No.
Everybody gets a crack.
No field goals. You got to go for the touchdown.
Yes, you have to go for the touchdown.
Absolutely agree.
Because an extra point's, at the 30.
Screw that.
So you know what?
Gotta go
Here's
touchdown.
a ball to 25, touchdown or else, baby.
Yep. And if you don't make it, the other team gets the ball.
We move the other end of the field.
I completely agree. This is the pros. This is stupid. This is the pros. They shouldn't have ties. 6-6. That is stupid.
It's criminal.
Yeah,
it's criminal.
That is. I'm with you. I am absolutely with you. That is just as ugly as it can get. Besides that, in any other games, I mean,
because I'm really bitching because it was Cardinals by 1.5.
Yeah.
And if somebody has to win, they might win. A field goal covers.
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
And then we're the same.
I did win against the spread on that one because it was the Cardinals by 1.5.
You're a communist.
All right, let's talk about this week. All right, right away. Okay, I'm not going to fart around here.
First of all,
Sunday night. Okay, this is beautiful. I mean, Sunday night you're going to have a choice between either the Cubs and the Indians and the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's not a choice.
Hey, you know what? If you don't know where your flip button is on your remote, the one that goes back and forth, I mean, that just, if it's not worn out by the end of the night, that is disturbing.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay. Tell me, I'm going to give you the floor, the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Cowboys by 4.5. I think they beat.
So clearly, okay, Romo comes in. And plays up Shepard.
yeah, clearly. He's not even cleared yet. But
I think you pulled that rookie, man.
It's not gonna happen.
I mean, the rookie is just not doing it for the team. He has no idea what the hell is going on.
Zeke had a week off.
Yeah.
And he still leads the NFL in rushing.
Yeah. Isn't that stupid? It's absolutely stupid. I love that dude. I absolutely love that dude. No.
Dallas is going to cover. And look at you. You're jumping all over that shit too, man.
Of course I am. Of course I am.
Dallas wins by 4.5.
You know, I like Carson Wentz a lot, but that's run its course.
He's been exposed as fresh meat, man.
Hey, you know what? He doesn't have the supporting cast.
Nope.
That the Cowboys have. I mean, with Zeke and the offensive line, and it just keep going.
You know what? Here's my super shocker of the week.
Go.
Buffalo not only covers New England by 6.5
at
home.
Oh,
they went outright, dude.
Here's a pen.
Yeah,
put it down.
They went.
Put it down, dude.
Double shocker, man.
That is
double D. Double shocker.
You know what? I can't disagree with you on that.
So if I win that game, you got to count that as double.
Yeah.
Or if I lose, it's double.
I mean, as much as I had a hard time picking the Patriots because I took the Patriots and I said,
dude, Buffalo's for real, man.
Dude, it's in Buffalo.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have a hard time disagreeing with you about that. I'll stick with the Patriots, but you're absolutely right. It's just that's gonna be a fun game. We'll watch that fun game. The other one I like is the Lions and the Texans. I don't know why, but the Lions 4-3 go down to the Texans 4-3. That is just an intriguing game to me. That Osweiler and the Texans just got really, slapped by the the Broncos last week. The Lions, they won 3 in a row. Go figure.
Here's my second super shocker.
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Because we're getting midway of the season.
That's right. We're in the middle of the season.
The weird shit's going to start happening.
Yep.
Phillip Rivers and the Chargers will beat the Broncos at home.
Wow. As a Raider fan, I would love that.
Yeah,
I would absolutely love that.
Yeah. That's not going to hurt your feelings.
I would absolutely love that. I tell you what, you just mark that down all day long if you want to.
Bro.
That's beautiful. Okay, you take that. Let's see. The Packers and the Falcons. That's an interesting game at 4:25.
Yeah.
That is. It's really an interesting. I took the Falcons straight up on that, and the Packers with the points. Believe it or not, okay, the Falcons are favored by 3. At least when we looked at this last.
Why is there not a spread on Cleveland Jets?
Because when I printed this out, Kessler was hurt, so they didn't know if Kessler was coming back.
You know what? Cleveland wins their first game of the year.
Oh, you know what?
Super shock, man. That is a super triple shock. 3 times.
You know what? Okay.
It's going to happen.
I love you on that. In the week that the Cavaliers get the ring, Cleveland hosts a World Series game, and
the Brownies win.
The Brownies have to win.
Oh.
That is like a trifecta, isn't it? That is, I mean, if folks out there, if you have money, put down this trifecta because
Hold on. You might want to put a disclaimer out there, bro. Because you do that, and if you...
well, here's the cool thing. If anybody wants to file a lawsuit against us, we have no money. There's nothing for them to gather.
Yeah.
I mean, we got like 2 microphones here. We got a couple cables, stuff like that. You can get that.
6 beers.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if you want to have a cup holder, stuff like that, a couple pens, it's all yours. I mean, there's nothing for them to gather. But those are some fun games. One other thing. The Cardinals and the Panthers. Cam Newton is just exposed again. I mean, it's just they're sitting at 1-5.
Something ain't right, man.
Yeah, there's something that's not right there. It's just I'm not a big fan of Cam Newton.
Something's not right. I'm confused, but something's not right.
So, I tell you what, we have covered. Let's see, we talked.
Well, we've covered probably more than we probably should have.
Yeah, absolutely right. But we've got the World Series this weekend. I'm looking forward to that. The college games, we got some fun games going there. And then the NFL. I mean, but this is all love to Cleveland and Chicago. I'm just going to stamp right back to the World Series because it's just so damn cool.
Yep.
It's just I'm all in on that. What about you?
I'm it's beyond fascinating. As any sort of sports fan,
yeah,
this is one of the most unique times in the history of the world.
Yeah,
and I mean, you really got to
truly,
it. Yeah,
truly, it really is. It really is.
The 2 longest droughts. One of them's gonna end.
I know.
One of them's gonna end.
Is that not just
what are you gonna
cool?
do, man? Yeah,
that is just stupid cool. Is what that is.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, so shout out. They both win. Both cities win just because they are where they are. But that is so damn cool.
Most of their players are all under 24 years old anyway, so these guys are going to be around for a while.
What was that stat we saw about Chicago? It's like most of the team is under 24 years old. I mean,
yeah.
Dude, I've got a daughter that's 23. You've got a daughter that's 23. It's like our kids being out there. Are you serious?
These guys can barely grow facial hair, man.
I know. No kidding.
It's ridiculous.
And they're out there playing baseball like that. But, what's his name? Schwarber or somebody?
Schwarber.
I mean, he's out there. I mean, just go figure.
On a busted knee.
The remnants.
Takes 1,300 swings over the weekend just to
1,300.
Try and catch up with things, and I don't know. I'll hit a double. Just bring in a couple runs. Game 1.
Couple singles here.
I'll go like 3 for 4. Game 2.
Yeah, that's right. I mean,
don't know.
seriously, can you make that up? You and I would be happy just to touch a damn baseball. And this guy comes out.
If I blow an ACL, I'm happy to walk again.
And here he is in the World Series.
6 months
No
later.
kidding.
I mean,
what do they normally say? It's like 12 months, 12 months, something like that.
Back in my day, it used to be 2 years.
No shit. Seriously.
Yeah, when I tore my ACL, when I tore mine, it was 2 years.
Yeah.
And then freaks like Jerry Rice came along, and it's just gotten better and better. And of course, the technology's gotten better.
Yeah,
and now it is.
So, listen, dude, this has been absolutely fun. We will talk to everybody next week. All right. See ya. Bye.